This is part 3 of the Unit 2 lab. Alright, so we have our substances that moved in oil and now we have to measure it. And remember we started at the 2 centimeter mark. And did it even travel 1 whole centimeter? No, it looks like it traveled about half. So for black, 0.5 centimeters. And then we'll go ahead and measure the red one right away. And we started at 2. It looks like it's about here. So I would say a total of about 0.75 maybe. And then for our green one, about how far total did that one go? Went from 2 to right about there. Yeah, from 2 to 2.5. So a total of about a half again. So huge differences there between how far it moved in the oil and how far it moved in the water or the alcohol. So when did it move the least? When it was in the vegetable oil. And when did it move the most? When it was in the water. And what color always moved the most? If we compare, we can see that the red always moved the most. Even down here, the red moved the most. And for water and alcohol, which color moved the least? And the least would be the black moved the least for both. All right, now we need to know which ones are mixtures. So let's make another column here. And we'll just simply say, is it a mixture? All right. So, is it a mixture? Yes or no? And how do you know? And so if we go back up here, we know that it's a mixture if the components of ink mixtures and solvents and compare their ability to separate the inks. So we know it's a mixture if it separates into different colors. So was the black one a mixture? Yes. Why? It separated into different colors. Now, red. Did it separate into different colors? We have darker red, red, pink. I would say no, because how do you get pink? You get pink from just having a lighter red, right? So I would say stayed the same color, just got lighter shades, because technically pink would be a shade of red. All right, what about green? Is green a mixture? Why or why not? And yes, it's a mixture because it's separated into different colors. All right, now the same thing happened in water. Separated into different colors, I can tell you which one's a mixture. All right, and so let's just finish with a review. In this lab, we use chromatography to separate a blank into its different parts. And we separated the marker, but the vocab word for that would be a mixture. And then the stationary phase was the what? The paper, because it did not move. The mobile phase was the what? The water or alcohol or oil, because the mixture, which was what? The ink, moved through it. And The solvent or solvents were what? The water, the alcohol, and the veggie oil. Which one was the worst? Was the worst solvent because the ink barely moved? That was the veggie oil. And the blank was the best solvent because it caused the most movement. So which one was the best? And it would have been the water. All right, as always, if you have questions, let me know. Send me an email that you're done.